All right, we are back after a holiday. Um, just got to get the thing up and running as per usual. This always seems to happen. We get the stream started, but we never actually get the overlay on. Um, all right, we have a new overlay that I've been working on in the last few days. This will be inherited for the entire NBA season. I would love a drum roll back at home. Drum roll. I don't even know what I was saying there, but here it is. Bang. This looks sick. Apart from the fact that Seth Curry's head is freaking cropped out, which is always helpful. But if I put that up there, bingo. Alrighty. That looks sick, and I will be triggered if anyone says otherwise, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. Um, we are live, and so much shit has happened in the last God knows how long since we were on this channel doing NBA Brooklyn Nets stuff. Basically the premise of this stream today is Summer League. We'll watch a bit of that. And on top of that talk, pretty much all Brooklyn Nets. I do plan to make videos on both topics. Topics about the Summer League and topics about the NBA off season for the Nets. Basically, do a summary and whatnot. But there's so much to unpack. I didn't really have plans going into this. I also want to use it as an opportunity to test the new overlay. But first up, man, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. I mean, that's just a fascinating discussion. Kyrie is, well, it's just been back and forth, hasn't it? Kyrie Irving has, well, basically, he hasn't said he wanted out outright. A lot of, you know, sources are saying that Kyrie is leaving. Lakers are the destination that he goes to. Whether there's any truth to that, who bloody knows in this day and age, but the really interesting thing is how that's panned out, and then that alongside the Kevin Durant situation where he's asked out, and well, obviously that's not good by any means. But I mean, as it stands for me currently, it doesn't really make any sense to, um, you know, not run it back. Run it back one more season because it's Kevin Durant, for God's sake. I don't think any trade will compensate for what he can do on the court, on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. People are using the age argument, the injury argument. I think those arguments are invalid. I don't know why you wouldn't trade for Kevin Durant if you have the opportunity to. Teams aren't willing to give up their young pieces, which is understandable. Um, so it is what it is. Um, but like the players we've been requesting, it's not going to happen. It's not going to move the needle, is it? Jaylen Brown is one. Ingram, Devin Booker, we want. Yeah, that's not happening. Those teams are not parting with those superstars, or not superstars. Some of them, but um, you know, it's just not going to happen. If we're being realistic here, Joe Harris has been a constant trade piece for Kyrie, or with Kyrie involved, to go to LA. I don't understand how that makes any sense from a net standpoint. Sean Marks has been pretty hell bent on keeping Joe Harris, throughout the tenure, and yeah, I mean he's been at the team for probably 5 years, and there were opportunities to get rid of him. He possibly could have been, sent to Cleveland. That never materialized. And, you know, obviously we sent away Levert and Allen. I don't know if Harris was going to work if Cleveland wanted him, but in saying that, I don't think he was ever. There would have been rumors that he was going to go, but at the same time, I think Sean Marks would have kept him. I don't think he's going to get rid of him either. He may have value, but at the same time, he's got a few years running on his deal. And, we've got security. We can. It's basically the same situation to KD. I think Joe Harris is very happy where he is. And he's made that very clear throughout his Nets tenure. He's never been an unhappy guy. He's not a guy with an ego, so doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. But the big story is your boy Kevin Durant, man. I mean, when this news came out, I just was in shock, in awe. I didn't understand it. Didn't really make much sense to me, I think is what I have to say. Obviously the best player in the league. We built our team off of him. We've made decisions that, have favoured him. Decisions he's wanted, he's pushed for. The coaching, the players, the staffing. And obviously people are saying, well, you need to make KD happy if you're going to get rid of him. No, we do not. We do not. We do not need to please that guy. We've done enough for him. Now it's our turn to wrestle back the command. Because he's literally stuffed it. There's not much more to say, to be honest. When you look at where we began before KD and Kyrie were here, it was a much more cohesive, healthy, vibey team, and obviously that's been heavily documented. Now it's completely the opposite. Obviously drama was going to arise as a result of having KD and Kyrie, but you always put the talent first, the on-field product. Now in hindsight, it's like, well, was I willing to sacrifice, my sanity, just so I could see them play good. So it's a really interesting dynamic. But right now, I'm all for running it back with Kevin Durant. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to do anything otherwise. Yeah. I mean, what we're going to get for him, picks. Picks don't work for me. Sure, there could be some absolute beast talent down the line, but obviously that'd be picks we would obtain from other teams, and depending on the team, those picks may not be strong down the line. So it's really a big gamble. Players, you're getting a little bit more security, but at the same time, it's Kevin Durant, and getting 4 or 5 players for Kevin Durant that don't even meet, they don't meet that tier that will, potentially make it a win-win for both sides. It's not going to happen. So, obviously there's been talks of a 3-team deal, a 4-team deal. Yeah, 4-team deal, involving like the Jazz, the Knicks, the Lakers. I've seen some awful takes though. I've seen us sending out like 4 of our best players to get in return for players that don't even meet the same level or don't have the potential, because they've already lived it. They're older players. It's just, yeah, I don't even know, to be honest. But it is a big predicament. And obviously Sean Marks has a big decision to make. He's got to bite on the right opportunity, but at the same time, what is the right opportunity? Because realistically, it is so hard. I mean, the Rudy Gobert trade just threw it all out of whack. value skyrocketed for Kevin Durant and arguably made it impossible for a team to make an offer. Um, Purely because of the draft capital that was given up. So it's going to be tough to find a suitor. I feel that way, and obviously the media are going to feast. The media are going to feast on on these headlines regarding Kevin Durant's going here. Kevin Durant's attitude has changed. Kyrie's attitude has changed. It's really interesting. Obviously, Kyrie Irving hasn't wanted out, and there's been a recent report surfacing that Kyrie is happy to stay if Kevin Durant leaves. I don't know what the ceiling of a team with Kyrie and Ben Simmons would be. Obviously, not going to be as high as Kevin Durant, but if you can get the right pieces around those two, possibly you won't be losing as much as you thought. I don't know though. We've got a decent team. There's been plenty of good signings in the off season that we've made. Mind you, it's been a bit of a low key off season, but Sumner, Warren, O'Neal, those are the three names, I believe. Obviously, a center. Do we back Day'Ron Sharpe in to be the backup big? I would say no. At the same time, he's bigger than Clax. He's a different build. And so obviously you've got the more athletic type in Clax, and then you've got Day'Ron. So, that is going to be the big question, I feel. For the Nets, do they need a backup big? Obviously, Hartenstein, I think, has been the big one that's gone around. Jalen Smith was up there until he re-signed, so obviously we can't really do that anymore. Yeah, but at the moment I'm really content. We've filled out the wing spots. Kess has come back on a 2-year deal. I'm not sure if that was the right option, given what we've seen in Summer League, but Summer League's a little bit not flawed, but a little bit swayed. It's a bit misleading, a bit misleading. What you're going to get in Summer League is just not the exact same. In a couple minutes, the Summer League will tip off between the Nets and the Timberwolves. And it is a good opportunity. I've been very impressed with David Duke. He probably needs a standard. He declined the offer sheet for a 2-way. So, yeah, I reckon that is a perfect opportunity for him. He's taken this opportunity 100%. I think he scored probably upwards of 15 in all 3 games. He definitely scored 20 in 2. I actually want to see the stats, because in case you missed it the other day, the Nets conceded 120, so that regular season form really carrying over into the Summer League. Cam Thomas is potentially in contention for MVP for the 2nd straight year, which, credit to him, he's been a gun. At the same time, he's been hella inconsistent. So, preferably, we need to fix up the defense for this game. I mean, we had no answers. They played an exceptional game, the Grizzlies. Aldama got 31 not off the bench, but on an insane shooting clip or splits, whatever you want to say. They shot it at 59% from the field, 50% from 3. It was a pretty clinical performance. And then you look at ours, and we just shot it pretty poorly. Cam actually had a really good game. He actually shot it more efficiently than he did the game prior. David Duke had 12. So didn't get to the line as much. He didn't play less minutes. I just don't think he got a lot of the ball. Dayron at 2-3. So that's a positive. If he can develop a 3-point shot, that's going to make him really interesting to watch. Really interesting to watch. Especially if we decide to opt for him as the backup big. You know, a big center that can shoot threes is really valuable. And, well, I would love that. I would love that. So, there you have it. Andre says, think that today's game is going to be hand by hand. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. If you mean it's going to be a close contest, then I would probably tend to agree with you. But the game should be about to start. My whole computer's playing up at the moment, so that is just not ideal. In case you missed it though, this is the new layout. This is the new layout for streams this year. I've been working on it. It's not completed. Just a few things need to be fixed up. I do want to create like a little mask so you have the team logos filling the little squares where the scores are. Turn the opacity down, and we should be good to go. It should look pretty slick, pretty clean. Yeah, and the scoreboard is managed by me. So we won't have instances where the scoreline is ahead of the of my commentary. And that should be a bit more stream friendly. So yeah. I'm not sure if the game's started yet. And I'm not sure if it starts in like 15 minutes. We'll have a look at the starting lineups as well. I think that'll be good to see. Hang on a minute. Getting a little bit more traffic, which is cool. We don't have any news about the starting lineups yet. Alright. So I think Cam Thomas is averaging about 29 a game. Which is just absolutely ballistic if you really think about it, eh? Whoa. So Cam is actually averaging more points than he did last season in the Summer League. So I don't know if that's indicating anything. But I'm excited to see what he can do. For sure. Man, everything is playing up. This is a bit triggering. An interesting thing that happened today as well. Deandre Ayton. Well, the Pacers tried to sign him on a 4-year, $133 million deal. Didn't go through because the Suns matched it. Obviously, Ayton was a restricted free agent. But that means that without Ayton's consent, the Suns cannot trade him for a year. So that is tough for Phoenix because I believe, well, now they can't use Ayton as part of a package. So looks like the Suns will be out of the sweepstakes for Kevin Durant, which, I mean, is it good for them? I would argue if you're a Suns fan, you're happy that that's happened because it wouldn't make sense to disgruntle the team, to, break everything up when you 2 years ago got very close to winning the chip. I'm not sure if the Suns can reach the same heights, but in saying that, we've seen they're capable of it. So it is what it is. Funny thing about the other day, your boy Richard Jefferson, former Net, was the ref, which is some funny stuff as well. I mean, that's pretty funny. Yeah. So looks like we're just waiting a little bit. Jake, welcome. Timberwolves supporter in the house. Get around it. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure the game's starting in 15 minutes and I just rocked up way too early. Way too early. The plan for the stream today, obviously, we're going to be talking a bit of, Brooklyn Nets. And at the same time, we're also going to be discussing what the hell am I talking about? We're going to be watching a bit of the Summer League. This is the new layout. Hope you like it. It is not completed. We're going to be adding a couple more images of Clax and who was the other guy? Paddy along the bottom here. And then we're probably going to need to make another overlay for... we love to see a little bit of box score action in the live stream, so we've got to make one for that as well, which should be pretty dope if we can get it going. But I'm really happy with how the art looks at the moment. As I said earlier, for those who have just tuned in, I will be controlling the scoreboard myself. So what I'm seeing is going to be what's on here. It's not going to be, a little bit of... there's going to be a bit of synchronization between what I'm watching and what you're seeing on the stream. So hopefully that'll make for a bit of a better experience. Yeah, so it looks like this game is getting started soon. Obviously the games are a bit shorter, 10 minutes. The Nets have won 1 game and lost 2 in the Summer League so far. Got flogged against Memphis by about 36. Conceded the equal most points in history. So that's obviously a record you don't want to have. But, it is what it is. Now, let me just test this. So if I press +2... it should go up. Is it going to work? Doesn't look like it. I may have to manually alter it. So let me just adjust it to 10 minutes and see if that does anything. The game is starting, by the way, so I will manually update the scores. Cam's starting, Duke is starting, Kess, Dayron, and Raekwon Gray, who has been in talks to potentially be the second two-way. Obviously, Alondas Williams is the other two-way for Brooklyn. Cam's going to bring it up. Here we go. And it looks like there's already a turnover, which you love to see. I think we had about 23 turnovers in the last game. So we've had about 13 seconds elapse and a turnover. Not a lot of people in the house for this game. It is a later game. I've just clocked that... hang on a second. Alright, there's a splash already for the Wolves. We should be fixed up here. Alright. I think I've been able to get it up and running. So I'll be able to finally fix it up. The scoreboard is shitting itself, mind you. So score is 3-all. Alright. So if I can actually get the score to work. Come on, please. Okay. Because this worked the other day. Okay, hang on. Scusami, very sorry. Right now, I'll just do my best to commentate while I try to fix this up. It is currently 6-5. Feed out by Duke. Cam to the corner. Dayron post up. It's been very impressive there, and he scores with the soft touch. So it's a 7-6 lead with about 7:48 left. 3 by the Grizz are off. And the Nets go the other way. Gray pushes the pace. Dayron post up again. Beautiful cross-court pass. And Duke goes baseline and scores. Oh my god. Where did my voice go? Jesus. That's a beautiful bounce pass by the Wolves. Alright, come on. Setting. Hotkey. Alright. So 9-8, early going. In this game. Okay, we need this to work, please. I think I may know what to do. So Cam's at the free throw line. He actually has been pretty consistent from there throughout the summer league, and he scores both here, nice and early. Okay, we're just doing a bit of a reset here. And the Wolves score off the glass once again. So Duke the other way. Screen by Kess. That's a good slip. Kess 3 is off. Gray nearly with a tip in. And it's the Wolves going the other way. Alright, well, defensive breakdown. They miss the 3. Wide open. And we can push the pace. Kess gets it over to Duke. And Duke off the glass misses, but Kess, not once but twice, with the follow-up. Come on, dude. Okay. Shot is off, and it looks like it's a foul by Gray under the basket. So, at the moment, it has been a much better start. I believe the Wolves' first round pick is Wendell Moore, who is their guard. I don't know too much about him, so yeah. Just need a bit of sync. It's so weird. Why is it doing that? It's 13-11 the score at the moment, just to clarify. It should be working, but it's not. This is frustrating. Very. So currently the scoreline sits at I believe 13-12. Cam just hit the deck on a drive. I don't know if it was a foul. I think it was. No, it looks like it's a timeout. So this is my time to get it to work. I don't know why it's not working, man. Come on, dude. It was working perfectly fine the other time when I trialed it. Come on, man. I just need a response. I need consciousness. Man. Let's try something a little bit different. Okay. Okay. It's just frozen. Okay. Now, if I can get this to work, this is why I do this now, because if the regular season comes and it just decides to shit itself, it could be in for a little bit of an issue. So it's better to get it out of the way now rather than later. I don't know if this is going to help. I'm just going to close a couple programs and we'll see if it works now. Looks like Banchero's on the side. Bro, can this shit work, please? Alright, so yeah, it is Cam at the line. He's gone to the line about 3-4 times so far. Clawworld says Durant is likely to stay. He is likely to stay now, given the Suns have matched the Pacers' offer. Basically rules the Suns out because we're not going to be accepting Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges for Durant. Nets have made it clear they want players and they want a good group of players. So, I mean, obviously they're right for thinking that, but you compromise. Wow, how has that happened? It was basically ping pong inside the Wolves 3-point line, and they've just they've gone on to score a really shit house bucket. It looks like I think Duke has gone to the bench. They have staggered Duke and Thomas in the Summer League, which is understandable. They've been the two primary ball handlers and they've been the two primary scorers for the Nets. It is 15-14. I have not gotten the scoreline to work yet because for some reason the program's shitting itself. So apologies for that. We will be trying to work it out though. ASAP, I'm actively trying to do it whilst watching the game. Voice crack was ridiculous right there. Cam step back 3 is good. Swish. My God. This guy, man, I mean, is making a case for the Summer League MVP. And why? Because I think he is the top scorer in the whole league. Alondis Williams did well to read what the Wolves were trying to do there in feeding it to the guy under the basket, but it did not come off. Alright, so is this going to work? No. I've just constantly reopened this application. Wolves, that is a foul by whoever that dude is in number 22, and he's a dumbass. Obviously I don't give a shit about Summer League, but we do like to see some proper defense and not fouls. All good, don't stress. I have them up now. Yeah, we're trying to actively work the scoreboard. I am trying something different, and I thought, well, I don't want to do this in the regular season. Cam has just tried to plow over a Grizzlies. No, not the Grizzlies. Not the Grizzlies. It is the Summer League, and we're playing the Wolves. Good sir. Cam just plowed himself over in the process of trying to drive to the basket. Let's see if I can update anything. This is just really annoying. And it looks like we've got another turnover. I do need to get the volume up a little bit so I can hear what's going on. Dayron heads to the bench. Okay. Alright, so we've got pretty much everyone on the floor that is a Nets listed player. Oh my god, how do you do that? Gray literally had a wide open dunk and he just tried to score it too firmly. Too much aggression. And then the Wolves just throw it out of play. Looking for the bench. That's not what you want to see. Bro, this is actually infuriating. Why is it not working? Fam. Alright, so Alondis Williams with the ball up top. Cam screen by Gray. Cam goes to the corner. Spin move. Oh, that is beautiful navigation. Couldn't score off the glass. And now the Wolves the other way. Pump fake by that dude. Drive by that dude. Kick out. Beautiful work by Duke. Established the footwork. He had the foundation outside the restricted area, and that is a charge. So 18-14 with about 3.5 minutes to play, and I still can't get the scores going, which is fucking annoying. It should be working, man. It should be working. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Okay, hang on. Okay. Just trying something a little different. Another turnover by the Nets. Wolves out in transition. Some dude was falling out of play and couldn't stop himself. So it is another side out for the Nets. Okay, is this going to work now? Come on, man. Alright, so Williams to Gray and now Duke on the outside. They give it to this dude called Kirkwood, who I believe has a rookie deal. And that's a great feed to rake one. Gray. He drew the defender and fed it off as he was going up. Beautiful spin move by that guy. And he passed it off. The pass was too hot though. And it ricocheted out of bounds. So there you go. Come on, dude! It's actually so triggering, man, because it worked the other day. And I really don't want to shut the stream off just so I can get this to work. Baseline Sportsman, thank you. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm very, very happy with it. And it's not done yet. We still... Obviously, we've got the upcoming games thing on the side. That'll be full of, like, the next 3 games. And it'll alternate to, as you can see on my screen now, the upcoming streams. And then at the bottom, we want to include... Well, I want to include a little bit more art. We'll have Claxton down there and Paddy. And then probably on the other page, we'll have Joe Harris. Where we have the box score. So it looks good. In theory, if it works, it looks good. But the problem is we haven't been so lucky with the functionality at the moment. It's just a bit triggering. It's not working at the moment. Should be working. Come on. Well, at the moment, I mean, you can probably check the score for yourself, but 2:47 to play. It's a 2014 lead. And currently, the box score sees Kess with 5. Cam Thomas has not missed a shot, bar 1. He's got 7 and Duke's got 4. So, really positive start here. Been at the free throw line 6 times already, which is grouse. And for the Wolves, well, it hasn't been as flashy. George Condit is the leading scorer. Thanks for the love, Baseline Sports. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Bro, I swear that name sounds familiar. Baseline Sports, bro. Alright, anyway, it's a side out. Alright. So, currently the Nets at the ball. Alondas Williams for 3 is off. And it's a rebound for the Wolves. And it is this guy driving. We've actually shot it at a lower percentage than the Wolves, but we've been to the line more. That's where the difference has been. They've had 8 turnovers, the Wolves, man. Oh my god. Come on, dude. God, this is so frustrating. Is that gonna work? No. I'm trying to think of an alternative for this. Apart from restarting the whole thing. Right, for the moment, I'm just going to have to manually put it in, which is going to be the most tedious thing I've ever done in my life. And it's going to be the shittiest work. Right now, they're at the line. It's actually going to be so frustrating, because I'm going to have to update it every time they score. So some dude called Terrell Brown is at the line. Alrighty. And I think he split the pair, so it's 2015 currently. The game clock is currently not functioning. Drive. Oh my god, Raekwon Gray has missed a second dunk. This time it was a putback. Gee, that was good defense by Alondas Williams. He held his ground and didn't give away a foul as the Wolves player tried to plow him over. Now it's Duke in the corner. Raekwon Gray up top. Beautiful passing around the perimeter. Alondas through contact. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Beautiful score. The little dipsy-do. The dipsy-do. That was pretty nice. That was pretty sick. Alrighty. Bro, what is going on with my stream right now? It says viewers will experience buffering. Why? Alright, so the Wolves bring it up. And now the score is 23-15 after Williams converted the and one. That's a good post up by the Wolves, whoever that guy was. And with about 30 seconds to play in the first, it is a 23-17 lead. Gray wants the 2-for-1, and it will be a foul on the Wolves defender. I do rate Alondis Williams for going up and trialing the putback. So yeah, 29 seconds left. He'll be heading to the free throw line. 2 shots. It's been a really good quarter. Really positive quarter. Much better defensively. Obviously, the Wolves, they're not as experienced a side. They don't have really any recognizable players. Outside of the rookies. That's if you're educated about the rookie class. Whereas the Nets, I mean, if you're an outsider, you probably don't know half the guys, but at least there's a few players here that have had NBA experience. Cam Thomas, obviously, the guy that everyone knows about, or more people know about in the NBA community. Really helps when he's probably the best scorer in the comp. This is great defense, good switching. Okay, well, he fell for the pump fake. Oh, that is well done. Wolves were forced to pass it off. And that is a deep 3. Who is that? And it just bumbled out. And that's a good quarter. So I need to update the scores again, unfortunately, because whatever. And why has my thing gone out of focus? Bro, everything that should not be happening in this stream is happening right now. It's because my focus is automatically on. Why? I got no idea. So we'll fix that. Okay. Damn. Okay, so quarter is up. And the score sits at 23-20. Been a good quarter. Or 25-20, should I say. Top scorer is, for the Nets, Cam with 7. And that is followed by Kess with 5 and Duke with 4, alongside Raekwon Gray as well. So, been decent. Shooting has not been ideal. We've been to the line 9 times, which is grouse for a summer league game. Usually there's a lot of fouls, on the floor, not at the basket, It's a positive. It is a positive, though. Please just work. Man, this is really triggering. They're talking to Cass at the moment. So it's all about aggression and energy, which is pretty simple. I mean, it wasn't really rocket science to work that one out after conceding 120. And there you go with another turnover. And the Wolves try the reverse. Doesn't work. Nice wraparound. And he missed the dunk. He hit it off the glass and turned it over. Duke, great drive. And tried to bully his way to the basket. Missed it. Dayron with a couple beautiful offensive rebounds. And it'll be free throws for him. Bro. I don't know why this isn't working, man. Alright, so Dayron makes the first free throw. Sends the lead up 2-3, and the second is good. So I think that's a part of his game he needs to do better consistently. I don't know what percentage free throw shooter he is, but I would imagine it's in the 50s or 60s. And if we're going to have a big man rotation of Clax and Sharp, I mean, it's a disaster waiting to happen with the percentages they're shooting. So improvement is needed there. Duke with great hustle to get to that ball first. In transition, beautiful work. He has been exceptional driving to the basket. Like, just his navigation, his ability to get there with, like, being able to slice his way through has just been excellent. I mean, I haven't seen it as smooth. Yeah, I haven't seen him be as smooth, last year in comparison to this year. Well, it's looking really good. Really good by him. So, he is just picking up where he left off from those first few games. Wolves going to take this round. Not sure about the game. Yeah, I'm assuming round as in you mean what is it? The period, the quarter. At the moment, yeah, we're looking like the better side. Wolves are turning it over and being a bit irresponsible with the ball, so that's a 3, and that one's off. Duke rebound and the pass to Cam. So Cam, good screen by Kess. Lost the ball though. Duke gets it back. Driving kick is beautiful. Sharp from the corner. Yes, sir. I like that, Dayron. That's good. And it's a 9-point lead. So Dayron in the last 2 games has hit 3 threes, which is such a good sign. Such a good sign. Where is the thing, bro? There it is. So it's going to be a side out here for the Wolves. There's about 7:28 left. Oh, that's decent. Jump ball. I believe it could be a side out for Wolves. Come on, Brooklyn. I don't know if there's another game after this for the Summer League. I believe there is. Last year I made the mistake where I did a Summer League video after the 4th game and didn't realize there was a 5th one in reserve as a consolation, basically, if you didn't make the final. Just more to get another rep in. Anyway, it's Cam. Duke. Drive. Kick out of Kess in the corner. And he misses the 3. Look at Dayron. Bro, he is a beast! My God. Man's got an offensive rebound over 4. Then managed to, part the seas. Did a spin move and scored a hook shot and got an and 1. What a guy. Missed the and 1 though, so he is no good on that, but 2 points is better than none. And we've got about 7 minutes left to go in the half. It is this dude. Driving kick. 3. Off. Rebound in the paint. That's good defense. Kess gets the rebound on the second try. Duke. Oh, beautiful wraparound after the drive. I don't know who that dude is. He scores and 1. Number 00, you're a beast. Actually, it's not 00, it's 88. What a guy. And I believe his name's Donovan Williams. I'd like to think. So 6:30 to play, and this dude is an absolute beast. And the lead should be 37-34. Okay, apparently they just haven't counted the 2-pointer. Yeah, there we go. So it's a 14-point lead now. It has really blown up the lead. Pass to the corner by Wolves. Turnaround. And with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, it's a foul. So, not ideal. Alrighty. Man. So we've got 6 minutes left in the quarter. And they're off on the first free throw. At halftime, I got to try kickstart the scoreboard again, man. I was so pumped for it to work. And I probably should have tested it before the game started. I had like half an hour to do it and I didn't, so grouse. But we got some time to work it. Cam, this is beautiful passing. The Wolves press and Kess knocks down the 3. Lovely stuff. And the lead is out to 16. It's a 15-1 run in the last 4 minutes, basically. Driving kick action by the Wolves, and that 3 is off. Kess with the rebound. He has been very good in that department today. It's good to see Kess find his shot because he's been a bit ordinary in the summer league, and I haven't been really impressed with his play. He hasn't really offered anything, to be honest. Defensively, he didn't offer anything. So yeah, a little bit of a letdown, but you know, is what it is. Okay, so we've changed those two. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, timeout was needed for the Timberwolves. Currently, the box score will show you the full story. Basically, everyone in the starting lineup is a plus-minus. And then Alondas Williams in 6 minutes also was a +10. Dayron's got 9. He is leading. Cam Thomas has only taken 3 shots. Kess has taken the most shots on the court. He's got 8. And 7 boards. So he is looking like he is going to have a big game. He's hit 2 threes. He's shooting at 43% from the field overall. You'd be very happy with that. Mr. Ginnivan. I know it's not you. I hate your guts. But I'm very happy you enjoy watching the Dice Footy Champs. Big final series coming up. So I'm happy you enjoy watching that. Okay. So the Nets will get it out of the timeout. Kess pass to Dayron in the post, and he scores over 2, bro. He's been an absolute bull in the paint in this game. I tell you what, I reckon even though Cam has been the best scorer, I feel like Dayron and Duke have done more. Like, it feels like they've had more impact on the game. Cam seems like he's been a bit disinterested defensively at times. Cam stops. Oh my god! So Cam got pinged for a travel, but he literally shot the ball with his hand facing the basket whilst he was turning away. I don't know how he scored that, but wow. I did think his foot had moved though. From the pivot. From the anchor point. That's a good score by whoever that Wolves guy is. Scores the 2. And it's now 42-26. I need to change this again. Alrighty. Alright, so Terrell Brown Jr. scores the and 1. Sends the lead up, or down, to 15. With 4.5 to play. It is Edwards, Sharp, Gates, Thomas, and Williams on the floor. I don't know who Gates is. Kess just chilling under the basket, missed a fucking wide open layup. He was screaming for the ball. Luckily, Dayron put it back up and in. He has been reliable as hell in this game. He's proven to be pretty unstoppable, I have to say. Kick out by the Wolves to that dude. I forgot his name. But he scores again. Another round 1 opportunity for the Wolves. So whoever their first round pick was, Moore Jr. So 44-29, 4 minutes to play in the second. So good stuff. Good stuff at the moment. Good stuff. Probably the most all-round performance we've seen from the Nets so far. I think the game they won against Philly was a different win. It was pretty much neck and neck all game. That is a great feed by Williams to the corner for Kess. Look at Dayron, man. Again gets fouled. He is an absolute beast in the paint. 3 defenders right there trying to get the defensive rebound, and he just looked like a tower. I'd love to see the rebound counter for Dayron, because he has just been nuts. Obviously, this is a bit misleading. Bit, bit skewed, given he's playing a bunch of nobodies. No disrespect, but disrespect. But he's just been a monster. So he only makes one of the 2 free throws, and the lead is now 45-30, and I believe a Wolves player either double dribbled or travelled. So yeah. 3.5 minutes to play in the quarter. It's been a pretty good performance by the Nets. Probably the most complete. Dayron's got 14 points to lead all scorers. And for the Wolves, no one has more than 8. Turnover by the Nets. Transition 3 by Moore is off. It was a little bit short, and Duke with the rebound. Williams pushes the play. Beautiful pass over the shoulder to Kess. 3 is off. Dayron again! Pass behind his head to Kess. Oh my god, voice crack central here. Williams no look to Kess in the paint. He kicks it out to Duke. Oh man, a 3 would have just made that play so complete. More driving kick to the corner. 3-pointer. No hesitation is good. And there you go. So it's a 12-point game. And there's a response by number 22, who I believe is Gates. So it's 48-33 now. Lead maintains itself at 15. 2:35 to play in the half. Drive. Shot is off. The ball was loose for a second. Shot in the corner by Moyes off. They get another rebound, Wolves. Drive here. And Duke tried the reach, but it is off. So, 2 minutes to play in the quarter. And 2 minutes to play in the half. And as we said, but we'll revisit it, Dayron is 14 in 13 minutes. He's been to the line 5 times, so that's the most in the team. He's made the most shots, 5 out of 6. He's got the most rebounds, or equal most, but he's got 6 offensive rebounds out of 7. What a monster. He's got 3 blocks. He's got 1 steal. He's got plus 14 on the plus minus. He's been a monster. I will continue to emphasize that. He's been absolutely instrumental. Wow. What a beast, man. He's been so good. 14 and 7.5. He's just exceptional. Alrighty. So we've got a couple minutes to play. Dayron's been unbelievable in this game. If he can replicate that in the NBA, Jesus Christ. Free throw is good for Minnesota. And the lead will be now 14. They secure the rebound. That's well done by Gray to save it before it trickled out. Williams. Duke, beautiful play to wrap around. Kick out of Gates at the top. Williams. Cross. Pull up 3 was an air ball. That is disgusting. That was a really good defensive play by Minnesota. They cut off all the outlets to the basket and basically forced us to shoot a tough shot. Alrighty. That's a good drive by whoever that Minnesota player is. And the lead now goes to 36. Not the lead. The scoreline. Alright, it's another timeout it looks like. It's 1:30 to play in the second. So we're getting a few stoppages here. Obviously, teams are entitled to, I believe it's 2 timeouts a quarter? Or 4 timeouts a half. I'm not 100% sure. But the Nets have called one. Sensing that the Wolves could be back in the game just a little bit. So, good stuff. Good shit. Alrighty. I really wanted that scoreboard to work. If I can still get it to work, it'll be good, but I'm not really that sold on it happening. Not sure if I can reset it in any way. Alright, so 1:30 to play in the half. And it sits at 12. Thomas, they're playing a bit of zone defense, so it'll be interesting to see if we can navigate it. Duke is fouled on the 3. Obviously, he missed that shot a shit ton. And possibly in an NBA game, that would have been pinged for a flagrant. Instead, it will just be the 3 free throws for David Duke. The number 6. Free throw 1 is well short. Grazed the rim. Duke's had 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists in the game. So, not the best game, but he converts the second free throw here. Alright. And he goes 1 of 3. So not a great return from him at the free throw line, the charity stripe. Nets have been to the line 18 times. That is excessive. Dayron, very physical defensively, but did well. Whoa! So, 2 brilliant defensive plays involved in one, intertwined into one. Gates with the absolutely amazing block flew in, and David Duke was ultimately the guy who got rewarded, should I say, with putting his body on the line to earn himself a the ball for his team. Drew the charge, but the Wolves are challenging it. There's timeouts in hand, so might as well use one. Feels like a bit of a waste of time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Alrighty. Let's have a look if his feet was planted. That is not a charge. Alright, so it looks like that probably could be overturned, and it'll be free throws for Minnesota. That's a tough call. That could go either way. Alright, so it's a successful challenge. It'll be free throws, I do believe, for the Wolves. So, Wolves have trimmed the deficit down just a little bit. All right. So free throws for more. Free throw is good. Second free throw is good. So 49-38. Duke brings it up. Minute to play in the half. Duke to Cam, who hasn't really gotten a lot of the ball. Duke driving kick to Kess, who relocates to the outside. Cam 3 pull up. Hey! That's well done by Cam. He's hit 2 of his 3 3-pointers. Dayron got shoved. Did well to hold his ground though. And unfortunately for the Wolves, it was a beautiful wraparound pass, but the player that received it was standing on the baseline. So it will be Nets ball. The and one, oh no, 2-for-1 opportunity was somewhat executed. They would have had a shot, but yeah, beautiful hops by that Wolves player. Dayron is hella triggered that a foul was called on him, and I beg to probably say the same actually. There goes the phone, which I am not going to get. Probably a scam caller. Let's see. Yep. So 52-38. More free throws for more. He's made a living from the line in this second quarter, and he starts strongly. So 24.7. Nets will definitely only hold for one, you would think, if they play their cards correctly. And both free throws are converted. So it is a 12-point lead. Wolves run full court press, and it looks like Cam Thomas immediately wanted a timeout and got ahead of half court to ensure that they could advance the ball. So 19.3 to play, and yeah, Cam's got 10, even though he's barely had the ball, it feels like. David Duke's got 7, Dayron 14, Kess with 8, and Alondis Williams with 3. So, it hasn't been there hasn't been an extreme standout, apart from probably Dayron. I would have to say he's been the best player on the floor for Brooklyn, without a shadow of a doubt. It is a timeout though, so there you have it. Now let me try this scoreboard again. This stupid ass scoreboard, bro. Why it's not working, I have absolutely no idea. Would be great if it actually worked. Alright. Alright, so let's see what the Nets drew up out of the timeout. We've got Raekwon, Kess, Dayron, Duke, Thomas on the floor. How does that happen? Typical shit, bro. Even in the Summer League, they can't draw up set plays from the side out. They didn't even get the ball in. It got turned over immediately. Cam, you got to shoot at 3 seconds. 3. Yes! Oh my god. Cam has been a gun. Dayron and Cam, bro, have been carrying this team. Wow. 55-42. Cam has shot 3 of 4 from downtown. Dayron's got 14 and 7, I believe. Let's just have a look at the full box score. Gee, I'm so white. Dayron's 5 of 6. Cam is 3 of 6. 13 for Cam. Yeah, Dayron's got 7 boards, and 6 of them are offensive. We've had 10 offensive boards overall, which is grouse. Wait, what? 14, 20, 23, 24. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man, I really want the scoreboard to work for the second half, bro. I haven't really stopped talking about the scoreboard, to be honest. Let's see if this works. Like, it's not reading it. Basically, how it works is it's supposed to read off a text file. But the problem is, I don't think it's going to the text file. Amazingly enough. Which is sort of a, yeah, it's not going to the text file, which is frustrating as hell. And I don't know how to reset the scoreboard. Hold on. This is what the halftime show is designated for me to fix the freaking scoreboard. Share your thoughts about the Nets situation at the moment. I would love to hear that. Yeah, thoughts about the Nets situation and what's happening. Right, I don't actually know what the problem is. May need to do a hard reboot. Ooh, that could work. Potentially. Okay, you can't do that. Alrighty. I mean, actually, you know what we're gonna do? At the moment, I'm just gonna read some bullshit NBA mock trades on Twitter. Now, that is the place to find all sorts of garbage. Here we go. So, I've just seen one that said Kyle Lowry and Donovan Mitchell in a 3-team trade. The Nets get Lowry and Mitchell for Kyrie, Seth Curry, Joe Harris, Day'Ron, Cam, and 2 firsts. No shot. Utah lose Mitchell and get Duncan, Hero, Yurtseven, Day'Ron, Cam, and 3 firsts. How on earth do they get that and we get Kyle and Donovan Mitchell for Kyrie, Seth, Joe, whatever? The Heat get Kyrie, Seth, and Joe. Unless you are a Heat supporter, you are not accepting that deal. Lakers fans think they're getting Joe Harris and Kyrie. Yeah, you can absolutely dream on. No shot we're trading for Russ to give away Joe Harris and Kyrie. You're dreaming. Joe Harris, Cam, and a first-round pick for Turner or Collins. You're dreaming. That is overpay. That is overpay. Every casual Nets fan does not realize that Joe Harris is not shit. He's actually good. That's the problem. Sure, he's been arse in the playoffs, but bro, seriously, you're gonna let 2 playoff series offset all the good work he does in the regular season in getting us to the playoffs? Here we go. Okay, Kyrie, Seth, and Joe Harris to the Lakers for Westbrook and Nunn and 2 firsts. You are absolutely dreaming. Oh my god. Lakers get Kyrie, J. Rich, and Curry. And the Nets get McDermott and Nunn. Are you freaking serious? What even is that? Oh my, this is garbage. All these mock trades are hideous. Who else is there? So many bad trade machines. Here we go. Option 1, Kyrie and Joe Harris for Westbrook, Horton Tucker, and a first. Anyone that literally has... or any trade with Westbrook in it, I'm not accepting. Sure, Westbrook's had triple-double seasons, but man, that was a past life. The current life is him being shit. I mean, we haven't seen him in a system that actually maximizes himself for a full year, but in saying that, we haven't seen what he can do when he's given all the tools. Yeah. What the hell is this? Suns receive Kevin Durant and Jordan Clarkson, and a second. Pacers receive Ayton and Shamet. The Nets receive Mitchell, Bogdanovich, Bridges, Turner, a first, a 2023 and 2025 unprotected first. And the Jazz get Ben Simmons, Cam Johnson, Joe Harris. Wow. So the Pacers get Ayton and Shamet. They get rid of picks, Turner, and yeah. Bro, we are not giving up. I feel... oh, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't think there's one deal that's going to make me happy, to be honest. Um, the Lakers are getting so much slander for their team, man. Because they've literally got. Oh, wait, the second. Bro, how quick was that half? The quarter's already started. And it is a 57-44 start for the Nets. And it looks like the Wolves responded with a 3 of their own. Whoa, 59. Jesus. Okay. Gee, Raekwon Gray went there like a fucking steam train, bro. And then Dayron nearly fell over and landed on Gray. Bro, the scores are like delayed. Alright, now they're fixed. So it's a 9-point lead for Brooklyn. They've been slowly chipping away at it, the Wolves. Alright. Alrighty, so Gray at the line. With about 8 minutes to play. Gray misses the free throw. Why are these guys so trash at the line, bro? Second free throw is good. It rattles around and goes down. So, 10-point game. Lead, I believe, was as big as about 17, I'd like to think. 2-pointer by Moore. That is smooth. Lead goes up to, or down to 8. Cam. Dayron in the post. He is absolutely huge. He bullies his way and scores off the glass. He has been instrumental, man. I feel like this is exactly how he played in the G League last season. And there he is again, influencing the play and winning the ball for his team. I believe he knocked it off a Wolves player. So, well done by Dayron. Good screen by Dayron as well. Duke. Kess to Dayron. Hand off to Duke. Ball fake. Cam in the corner. Tries to drive baseline. That's blocked off. Gray. Touch pass to Edwards. And that is off. Looked online. There's like no one in the stadium, bro. Gee, I don't know who that was, but they hit the deck. Good cross by whoever that is. Good verticality by Gray. Wasn't swayed by the contact approaching. Cam catch and shoot 3 is off. Rattles around the rim and out. So, couple misses. Switch now. Top of the key. That guy scores a 3. And now the lead is reduced more. Down to 55-62. Cam step back mid-range. He is fouled and he will go shoot 2 again. Summer League is Cam Thomas's calling. I mean, the amount of step back jumpers and the, defenders are pretty clumsy in this, you'd think. So, no surprise that fouls will be, they'll be coming pretty quickly. So, 63-55. Cam with 1 to go at the line. He shot it at 50%. And 60% from 3. So, pretty good stuff by him. And second free throw by Cam is good. So lead is now... Oh. Lead's back up to 9. Driving kick by Moore. That's a good collapse by the Nets. Dayron stays with. They're going to get a wide open 3 though. Had the extra man. And Wolves get it back. And there's just a random ass foul called for no reason. Dayron, I'm pretty sold, was just standing his ground there. And instead, bit of bullshit. Duke will head to the bench. Alondas Williams will come into the game. And we've got about 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. And they'll take it from the top. Pass to the wing. Kess stays with him well. The follow-up was off. This dude is getting like 8 freaking rebounds. He is absolutely G'd up after he scored that. He got like 3 offensive rebounds. That is the problem with Kess, though. I feel like he gives away too many offensive rebounds. For my liking. He had like 3 bites at it and missed it. Dayron was in there as well. And it's not ideal that. So 7-point game. It hasn't really felt like we've dropped off that much, but slowly, the lead has just dwindled. And it's a little bit of a concern, I have to say. Yeah. Alright. So at the moment, the scorers for Minnesota, or for Brooklyn, should I say, Dayron with 16 on 6 of 8 shooting, and Cam Thomas with 17 on 4 of 8. Kessler's at 2 threes, which has been alright. David Duke, it hasn't really felt like he's had his worst game, but numbers would suggest otherwise. And then Raekwon Gray with 5 points and 6 rebounds. So slowly the lead has just been sliced. It is a combination of us shooting some pretty bad shots, and I would have to say also failing to get stops. And it's those little nuancy things like that where we have the opportunity to get an offensive rebound that, you know, goes begging, that is sort of letting them back in this game. The Wolves are playing... Okay, that is just idiotic by Williams, bro. The pass wasn't even on. Oh my goodness. The pass wasn't even on. There wasn't even an open pass for him. He probably just felt the pressure of the press, and that's usually the effectiveness of the press. Sort of gives you pressure. You feel inclined to pass the ball even though it's actually far from the case. You got a little bit more time than, you know, you feel like you're being permitted. It's currently 64-59, and with this free throw make, it would cut it to 4, which happens. And the Wolves have done well to fight back into this contest. Cam to Kess. And their zone defense is working exceptionally well. It's basically a double every single time. Wow. Cam just jumped and barely released the ball. don't know what's going on here. Because Cam missed it that badly, they think it's going Nets ball. But as a matter of fact, it is... Yeah, that is definitely Wolves ball. So the defense, the adjustments they've made have worked very well. That pass is just hideous by the Wolves player. Bit of disconnect. And now Cam catch and shoot three is short. And those shots aren't falling now. There's a wide open look in the corner. And they're just calling fouls like it's nothing at this point. They're getting very trigger happy with it. And scores are 64-60. It's getting a little bit nervy, a little bit tense. Free throw is off. I think for Cam, he needs to look for the pass more often because it is a type of thing that's, you know, the defense isn't going to help his game style. Because if he's getting constantly doubled, you cannot take contested shots on a regular basis. Williams will be handling the ball. Gives it a Dayron, and now Kess looking for an option. Dayron post up. I feel like that's the most reliable method. Hey! Did a spin move towards the baseline and threw it down. I mean, that is probably the way we have to go now. That feels like the most reliable source for a score now. Good defense by Williams, but even better offense by the Wolves player. And we've got a ball game here. So we've got a foul on the floor. I believe it's on whoever was guarding Dayron. Or possibly the guy that was guarding Cam. Let's have a look. Okay, no. We're watching this other dude. So, 4-point game. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. There is work to do. So, Cam Thomas. Driving kick. That was risky. Duke to the basket and one! Hey! We've seen a lot more of that in the Summer League by Duke. He's been able to, you know, just embrace the contact. Doesn't phase him. And he was able to keep stable as he banked that one off the glass. So, free throw coming up for Duke. And we'll see if it results in a 3-point play. And it results in a 3-point play. So Duke goes into double digits. And some defense is needed here. We need a response. That's a good defensive play. Got to get the board, and we do well. Bit of team assistance there. What a feed by Williams. I thought he lost the ball. But he was able to turn that into a pass, a bullet feed, and it results in a foul and a couple of shots as a result. So, couple coming up here. Free throw is good by Gates. 3:39 to play. And the lead is now back out to 9. So just as the Wolves looked like they were, you know, in with a bit of a sniff, the lead has been doubled. Yeah. So 71-62. Later stages of the third. That three is well off, and Gates secures that board. Snatched it off sharp. Duke, screen by Dayron. Well done by Dayron to ensure that the steal wasn't on. Hand off to Cam. Well done by him. It's a blocking foul. So they tried the charge, but unfortunately, he could have easily come off second best and given away the foul, but it looks like it'll only be the foul. He looks perfectly fine, that Minnesota defender. And Cam Thomas will be shooting two more to get that lead back out into double digits and basically back right where we started at the half. So just as it, felt like we were making inroads. Not happening here. Not in my house. So Cam, he's got 18. Feels like it's been a much more low-key 18. He's only had the 10 shots, and a lot of his work has been done at the line. Lead is back up to 11. 7-0 run in the last minute. And it's a drive by Moore. I feel like he took an extra step, but it didn't matter anyway. He missed it off the glass. Duke gets it ahead. Gates just freaking lost the ball. And then the Wolves nearly lost the ball. He did lose the ball. Then he got it back. Tries to shoot over Gray. Good luck doing that. He's freaking huge. Duke now to Gray. Corner. Williams. Pump fake on the three. Cross court past the Cam. Drives. Was held up very well. And it's going to be an offensive foul apparently. Offensive foul. I don't even know. So it's an 11-point lead. A modest lead. Really think Austin Rivers joining the Wolves will be what they need for a championship push. Oh mate. He reminds me of 2022 Pat Bev. I mean, the Wolves obviously are a very interesting team, given they have Rudy Gobert, but their bench is severely lacking. And whilst Austin Rivers always is overdue for a good game against the Nets, I think a couple seasons ago or even last season, no. I think Lance Stevenson absolutely set us on fire, but I feel like Rivers gives away the same vibes. He's not going to do that consistently. That could age terribly, the take I've just given, but he's not going to be moving the needle too much. Yeah, I think the comparison to Pat Bev, you will realize how good Pat Bev was once you see how Austin Rivers plays. In saying that, I'm not sure if Austin Rivers is really that good anymore. I think he's good for 10 points every couple of nights, but I don't think he's going to do too much. He's not... defensively, he's not going to do anything, I don't think. If we're going to be brutally honest, but is what it is. But it is an interesting signing, I will have to say that. Obviously the market's running a little bit dry at the moment, so if you can find, a diamond in the rough, then all power to you. Oh, that's well done by Londis Williams. Deflected it out of play. So 2 minutes 12 left, and the Wolves will try run a play. So in the corner, kick out, step back three is good. It's a nice shot there by whoever that Wolves player is. I'm not bothering learning their names because I'm not going to see half of them in the league. Kess handoff. Raekwon Gray with the screen after he handed it off. It looks like it's a 3-point foul again by Minnesota. I feel like it's happened once before to David Duke. And it will be 3 shots for David Duke. Looks like that last shot by the Wolves, I thought it was a step back 3, but his toe must have been on the line. Free throws for Duke. Last time he took 3 shots, he missed 2 of them. So, Nets currently in the bonus, and Duke has been heading to the line significantly more. In this game, that one just rattles out. Alright, and the third shot is good. So Duke sends the lead back out to a reinforced 11-point lead. It's got 12 points, 5 boards, and 4 dimes. So potential 18-7-7 game. I'm calling it right here, right now. 3 after a little dribble was no good by the Wolves, and it looks like it'll be Nets ball after it went off hands via the rebound. So 1:26 to play, and we are winding down in the third quarter. It is a 11-point lead. Duke is pretty much getting denied the ball, and they've called an offensive foul. I'm not sure whether I agree with that or not, but is what it is. Few stoppages in this game. Moore is playing, well, is getting a lot of attention from David Duke. Life is made difficult. Had to hand it off. And, bro, they are just calling fouls for no reason, mate. I thought that was a fair challenge by, I believe it was Alondas Williams in that situation. So, free throws coming up from my boy. Free throw is off. All right. Second free throw is good. Lead back down to 10. Picked up at half court. Bounce pass to Raekwon Gray. No Cam Thomas on the floor at the moment. Alondas Williams is handling the ball. And I thought that was off a Nets player, but instead it will be a side out for Brooklyn on the baseline. Alondas Williams is going to get sent to the bench for Dayron. So we've got Dayron, Kess, Raekwon, Duke, and Gates on the floor. Duke. Oh my god! Bro, he literally jumped through the players, bro. He was getting crowded from all sides, all angles, and he just jumped through. And scored easily off the glass. That is a beautiful takeaway by Gates. Transition and Kess. Looks like he was getting suited up for a little bit of a jump on his way to an alley-oop, but Duke was like, nah, stuff this. We are going simplistic. So there's a blitz, and there should be an open shot for them somewhere, but we do well to pick him up. One-legged jump shot. Hung on the rim. Off. And he's got it. So, Minnesota with the putback. Wendell Moore with a bit of composure at the end of the quarter. And the lead is now a 12-point game going into the last quarter. We look at the box score. And We've got Dayron with 18 and 9. We've got Cam with... No, that can't be right. Yeah. 19. Duke with 14 and Kess with 12. I would have to say the pick of the players today has to be Dayron Sharp. Duke's actually picked it up in the second half. He didn't miss a shot and went to the free throw line a significant bunch. He's got 5 dimes, 5 boards, 14 points. It's been a good showing. And Cam, for his 19 points, it's been taken on 10 shots. He's hit 3 threes and he has not missed a free throw. So he's been very good offensively. As always, you can always count on that. But few turnovers in there as well. So, you know, it's a bit hit or miss with Cam. We've got 1 quarter to play though. And yeah, it's pretty chill stuff. Alrighty. Last quarter about to commence, and it is 79-67. Dayron post up, kick out of Gates on the wing, and that 3 is badly off, but Duke with the board, and off the glass. That was a wild layup attempt, and there is no one except Gray back. Bro, what the fuck is that foul call, bro? They're just blowing the fucking whistle for no reason. Gray stayed vertical. I do not agree with that foul call. It was the last line of defense and he stood up exceptionally well. Alright, so free throws here for the Wolves player. Alright. 11-point game. Can be cut down to 10. And it is good. Whoa. So it is a... Seriously, they're picking him up at full court. That is just depressing. Duke, good cut to the basket. There was absolutely no one there. And Duke scores once again. So there's always going to be some way to combat. Oh my god, that was really saucy by the Wolves, but didn't come off. There's always going to be ways to exploit the zone. Yeah, exploit the blitz. Basically take advantage of the open spots on the court and the extra numbers. Because if you're 2v1ing, there's going to be an extra number for you someone. Or for you somewhere, should I say. So lead is 12. 8:58 left in the game. And it's going to be Wolves ball. Williams guarding. Catch and shoot 3 is well off. Duke scrambles for the rebound. Great cross to get past the defender. Out to Cam. Pull up mid-range is off. Here we go. Wolves player on the wing. Guarded. Back up top. Screen arrives. Switch for the Nets. Dayron picking him up. Kick out. Well done by Williams to get the ball there. No look, bounce pass. Cam for the reverse. That was lovely. That is transition basketball at its finest. You love to see it. And lead is extended out to 14. So it looks like the Nets probably... I don't want to, rule it out entirely, but you'd think the game is probably over. Just for my sake, I'm going to literally go look at some shitty trades. Kevin Durant for... So we lose Kevin Durant and Joe Harris. The Nets get Mitchell, Anunoby, and Birch. And the Jazz get Joe Harris and Trent. Yeah, that's not happening. The Jazz, seriously... What even is that? That is garbage. That is just hot trash. Honestly, people saying that we're going to trade Kyrie and Joe Harris, just give it up. It's not happening. The Bobby Marks trade that came up was... Well, now it's basically impossible, but Ayton to the Pacers, Kevin Durant to the Suns, Mitchell, Bridges, and Turner to Brooklyn, Simmons, Cam Thomas, 5 firsts and 3 swap rights to Utah. Not happening. You mean to say we don't get picks from a Kevin Durant trade? Yeah, you're dreaming. Yeah, no. Not happening here. Alright, so Wolves have the ball. Defense, please. There's a travel. Quick stoppage in play. Cam Thomas out to Alondis Williams. High screen by Dayron. Back out of Cam, top of the key. He has to stop and kick it out to Williams. Dayron, bro, nearly. Oh my god, bro. Dayron again fighting on the glass. Won the ball for the Nets again. It won't be via scoring, but it will still be our ball. Wonderful work to retain possession there. And there's been no answers for him at the moment. Cam will get the pass from the side out. And he got bumped. And it will be another foul. So we've got 7:30 to play in this game. And it's 83-69. It's been a good performance. We've been in control for much of the game. Bar a moment where it got down to about a 4-point game. Dayron again puts up a shot. I thought that was basket interference. But Dayron with another hook shot. And he has just been stellar. 20-9 in this game. 8-10 from the field. It's been all post moves. Williams tried to take a gamble. And it didn't come off. However, Dayron with the rebound after the Wolves missed from the corner. And Minnesota nearly were able to win back possession of the ball. However, unfortunately, ball was out of play and not their friend. So 16-point game. You would think this one's over with 7 minutes to play. Hopefully it is, but there's no guarantees. Cam, oh, that is a beautiful pass to his advantage. And a beautiful dish to Williams under the basket. Just a really sensible play by Cam Thomas. And now it is Minnesota. pass out. There's about 8 seconds on the shot clock. This is good defense. They have to shoot a corner three. It's off, and that is the dream. We've got to watch the turnovers, though. Cam gets past his defender and all the way to the hoop with the finger roll. Or the little scoop, should I say. And the lead is out to 20. So, after the Wolves got it down to, I believe, what was a 67-63 deficit, it's now gone up to 20. Correction, 18. After the Nets score, or the Wolves score once again. So 5 minutes 45 to play. Pass by Williams. Out to Cam. He drives again and kicks it out to Gray in the corner. 3 is off. It rattles out. So good feed by Cam. Euro by the opposition was off. And we're getting a little bit more free-flowing basketball as the game wears on and players start to tire. More transition opportunities. Cam tried the bullet feed to Dayron. There wasn't much daylight to get it right. And unfortunately, the ball never happened. The pass never happened. So the Bobby Marks trade has now just come up. The one that I just read about 5 minutes ago. That would send Donovan Mitchell, Bridges, and Turner to the Nets. I would be pretty happy with that haul, except for the fact that you lose Ben Simmons. I don't know what he's going to offer. You know, I think he could be a wonderful piece. I wouldn't be willing to lose Cam Thomas either because I think he could be one heck of a player. If you can hold him and potentially give up another player, I'd be happy with that. Kessler Edwards just got his feet muddled up. He travelled and also ploughed over a Timberwolves player. So Kess is also prone to doing a lot of that. So we've got 4 minutes 40 playing, or to play. Nets, much better offensive performance. Already exceeded what they scored last game. Have conceded, as it currently stands, 49 less points than they did only a couple days ago against Memphis, where the defense was lacking. And now... Oh, that's a good feed. Extra pass and score from the cutter. So, 16-point game. Cam drive and kick to the corner. That's a great pass. It was a little bit to the guy's left, but shot was able to be put off. Or, yeah, whatever you want to say. Did miss, though. So, 4 minutes to play and 16-point game. So, you wouldn't want to risk your best group, but it looks like that's exactly what we're doing here. Oh, that's a beautiful hesitation by Gates, I believe, under the basket. And he scores a 2 from the side out. Instant offense. And now the Wolves have it. Gray wanted the steal, was a little bit more aggressive. 3 over the top is off. Great team rebounding by the Nets. There was about 3 there. Good kick out by Duke. Kess has a wide open 3 and he has got it. Pack it up and send him home. Or pack him up and send him home. I don't even know what the line is, but it's a 20-point lead. This one is done and dusted. Dayron, I would have to say, he's the MVP of this game, but Cam has been really good too. He's just silently scored 23. David Duke, 16, 8, and 5. That's a good return from him. And then Kess with 15 and 9. So it's been actually a really good game by Kess. Scoring has been pretty poor from him. I have to say, in the Summer League. 3-point shooting, field goal shooting, hasn't really gotten to the line, hasn't really rebounded the ball, hasn't really assisted the ball, hasn't really been a factor defensively. So pretty much everything is been a bit bad. This game he's redeemed himself. Obviously, we've given him a 2-year extension, so, you know, you want to perform. We have really had no bench points. It's been the whole starting 5. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, it is Wendell Moore top scoring with 16 and 7. And 5 dimes in there as well. So, pretty good return. You wouldn't really be complaining. He's a small forward, so I don't actually know how tall he is, but is what it is. Anyway, we are just winding down in this game. There is not long left. And it is Wolves with the ball. Cam was a bit overzealous. Wolves try to shoot through contact. It'll be 2 shots. I don't even know how that's 2 shots, but, you know, you live, you learn. And lead is 21 with about 3 minutes to play. So once we're done with this, I will aim to have a full video out in the coming days about the Summer League performance. And on top of that, I will also aim to have a video out about the off-season. Because last year I did both, and they both did exceptionally well. So we want to see the same success. We want to see a bit of exposure. Oh, what a no-look by Duke. A no-look by Alondas. Oh, that was so snazzy. I'm loving the no-look passing. I'm fully endorsing. Looks like the bench has been emptied for Minnesota. And that one took the extra bounce. And, yeah. Shooter's roll. Shooter's bounce, whatever you want to say. 3-pointer. Duke back out. Williams got tripped up. It will be a foul. With about 2:30 to play. And it looks like we're going to see some more reserve action. David Duke, I would suspect, has seen... well, he won't be playing any more minutes in this fixture. We see Alondas, Gray, Cam Thomas, and is that Dayron still on the floor? No. We're going a small ball lineup. Raekwon Gray was fouled. Oh, man. So not long to play. Raekwon makes his first free throw. Can we crack the ton? Hopefully. Alrighty. So we may make both at the line. Lead back out at 20. Raekwon Gray with 9 and 8. This is probably, as I said, been the most complete game. We've been in full control for pretty much the vast majority. It's been a very team-oriented win, I have to say. So we're winding down. Last 2 minutes. Step back. Bro, they just called a foul for no reason. I didn't see any contact. So there'll be a couple shots here for Minnesota. Free throw is off. Ball don't lie. Wow. So it looks like the bench has been fully emptied now. Except Cam remains on the floor. So, couple minutes to play. Londis Williams with the ball. Drives. Kick out to Moore, I believe. Williams. Pump fake was effective, but he passed it off instead. Williams, what a move. Had the defender fall for the pump fake. And more. And unfortunately, you know, the last line of defense was the foul. So 2 free throws coming up. Unfortunately, we do not crack the ton. We would have done so if we could make both, but Williams already missed one. Free throw is good. Here we go. 3-pointer is off by the Wolves, and Cam brings it up. Screen, he shoots a 3, and it's good. Swish. And we advance to 102. Thanks to Cameron Thomas. I don't know how we... Whoa! What a dunk. I don't know how we got 2 points counted even though we only made 1. I don't know what the people are doing behind the scorer's table. We had so many issues with that last year. Cam to the bucket. Blocked. And they take it in transition. Lose the ball. Get it back. Feed out. Ball was lost. And it ricocheted out of play off a Nets player. So 36 seconds to play in this one. And Nets cracked the ton for the first time in the Summer League this year. And probably the last. Not a lot of movement by the Wolves. That's a nice turn. By the Wolves player. Scores 2. And with 20 seconds to play, it looks like the Nets will just dribble this one out. Quite possibly. And it looks like Williams will just dribble it out. So that's going to be it. 102-83. That's a good win. I completely ignored chat for like freaking 500 years. Carls, I don't know if you're still there, but I hope you're doing well. Nasty Sasquatch, hope you're doing well as well. The game is over. We win this one 102-83, and I'm just going to quickly check the box score. Keep in mind, I will be doing a full video of the Summer League and of the Nets off-season in 2 separate videos in the upcoming week, I hope. So they should be good fun. But if we look at it from a scoring standpoint here, Day'Ron Sharpe with 20 points, 10 boards, 6 of those offensive, 3 dimes, 4 blocks, 1 steal. All-round game. 8 of 10 from the field, and got to the line 5 times. You've got Kessler Edwards with 15 on some pretty good shooting splits. He hit 3 threes, had 9 boards, 3 dimes, 2 steals. And then you've got David Duke, 8 boards, 6 assists, 16 points, 5 of 10 from the field, and Cam Thomas topping it all off with 26, 7 of 16 from the field, 8 of 8 from the line, and 3 assists. Off the bench, Alondas Williams with 6 and 4 assists and a steal, so not bad. And Raekwon Gray with 9 points, 9 boards, a steal and an assist. So that is everything. I don't know when the next time is we'll be doing a net stream. But obviously there is a long wait for the NBA season. So, yeah. But we'll be doing plenty of videos, or trying to do as many videos as we can, and juggling, AFL videos, NBA videos, Premier League videos. There's so much on this channel that'll be coming up. So I've just got to work out how to balance it all, but we should be right. If you did enjoy this one, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. You know the deal. And that's going to be it. So thank you for tuning in. It's been pretty chill. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, that's going to be it. So peace out, folks. Bye. I'm gone. Just like that.